Alright, welcome guys. This is just gonna be kind of an update video on how everything's doing here. Just giving you a quick look right now, and then we'll get more into depth on each of the projects. Haven't really had any failures thus far, so that's a good thing. Alright, I've been working on my moss here that I got a recommendation from a viewer, Shaden0040, directed me to a Michael Langerman on YouTube. Showed me how to do this with this moss. Not really sure what the plan is here. I might try and get this container going as it is, or I might put some in there. I'm not really sure yet. But yeah. And now we got the avocado plant here. It's doing pretty good. It had a kind of dead leaf off one of the sides. I trimmed that, and the top's really flourished since then. Nothing else has really grown, but it's doing pretty good. Alright, here's the pickle jar terrarium that I did a video on not too long ago. It's doing alright. It's got some pretty good condensation on the side, given the fact that it hasn't been too overly sunny the past couple days. Today we had some nice sun, so that's helping. The plant that was in there is no longer in there. It's not that little thing that's under the stick, that's something else, but it kinda completely disappeared. I noticed one of the leaves, as I had stated, was dying, but I guess the rest of it died. I don't really know. It's gone. I do have this little plant here that's growing. That's doing great. Looks like grass. Nothing special. But, hey, it's living. And that's a start. Moisture in the dirt seems to be good. Can't really get this thing to focus at all. Oh well. You can see it. But yeah, other than that, seems to be doing good. Alright, here's my first terrarium that I had started that didn't turn out to be a terrarium, and yeah. Everything in here is doing excellent. I haven't had any issues at all. I haven't even had to water it. Finally grew out the top. Told you I'd update you guys when that happened. Boom, there it is. Let's, yeah, there we go. Beautiful, huh? It's growing good. The moss is doing excellent, as you can see. It's growing all over, growing around the stick, which looks really cool. Got a lot of new growth that were teeny tiny. They're finally sprouting, growing like crazy. Just a lot of these plants are, they're just doing great. I got a mushroom here that's growing. I'm excited about that. It's small now, but it's starting. That's cool. I didn't ever think that a mushroom would just grow in there. So we'll see what that does. But not only do I have 2 shoots coming up, there's about 3 there now. Almost 4. Those are just hanging out at the top. I don't know what they're gonna do. I think they're gonna drape over the side. Here I got this mint bottle, Japanese soda. I put one plant in there. and it really didn't do too much. It kind of grew down a lot, as you can see. The soil is very wet, but I just watered it this morning, as you can tell. But the roots are just growing all over the place in here. I mean, it grew out a second plant as well, which was awesome when I saw that. I thought, alright, because it never really did much, but it's just growing all through here. It's pretty much taken over this bottle. I know the root systems are complex, but I didn't think it would do all this, and it's just something else here. I also have, as you can see here, I'll try and show you, I have a third shoot now coming up. There it is. Third shoot here. So, this is, I don't know, it doesn't grow at all, but it's growing in the bottle. So, we'll just let it do its thing. It's, alright, here we have the little ecosphere I have. I'm never going to use these bottles again. I didn't realize that the glass on the sides was blurred. It is so hard to try and focus a camera on anything inside there up close, but it's doing good. The little snails, lots of little algae growing in there. It's really hard to see on camera, but those rocks are starting to grow some pretty good algae. And now we have the big terrarium, or ecosphere, I'm sorry, not terrarium. This thing's doing pretty good. That little plant's thriving, got an air bubble on it. Some moss growing, or not moss, algae growing on the edges. It's just, it works, I guess. It's so far a success. I wouldn't call it a complete failure. Some things have died off, but there's not a lot of growth. The snails seem to be doing okay. Really haven't found any dead ones, and I can't focus on this thing for some reason. You can see where all the little worm homes are, or whatever you want to call them, the little shoots coming out of the dirt there. I've disrupted it, so they're not really out right this second. Here they come. There they are. Yeah. If I can't get this to focus, I'll throw something in at the end. A good shot of those worms. Because this is just not doing it justice right now, guys. I think it's the lighting, but I don't know. They're there, though. Leaf's dying off. Snails have been eating it like crazy. I might throw another one in. Oh, look, a worm. So there's little red worms in there, I'll show you. But here's one buried in the dirt. I don't know if it's dead. I don't know if it's alive. I just know it's in there. So you see, there's some red worms in there. They were alive for like a day that I noticed them in there, and now they don't move. So I'm assuming they're dead. I got a lot of algae growing right along the edge there of the dirt. You can see it's kind of green. So that's good. I'm pretty sure these are clams. I really don't know. I mean, they're the exact shape of clams. They're really tiny. They open like clams, and there's a little thing inside of them. There were a few more over here earlier. I don't know where they went, but I'm not sure what those are. Maybe you guys know. You can let me know. And we get the algae. The moss, not the algae. Keep mixing those two up. It's making a lot of oxygen. Seems to be doing pretty good. Not really sure. Thinking that I might put it out of here and put it in there, but I don't know. I could leave it in here and let algae grow with it and go get some dirt from the stream and put it in there. I don't know. I'm really unsure. I have a couple options. You guys let me know down below. Yeah. Thanks. Oh my god. Guys, check this out. So there is a gnat in the terrarium. This thing's been going for like a week and that's still alive, so that's good. Oh my god. Alright, watch him make him disappear. Like, subscribe, bell icon. Let me know what you thought down below. Peace.